Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
You are watching 7 at 7, powered by the Las Vegas Review-Journal, the largest news team in Nevada.
A retail plaza that was destroyed by a fire 4 years ago is being rebuilt. Good morning and thank you so much for joining us on 7 at 7. I'm Cynthia Puga. Starting off with your top stories, the man who stabbed 2 Red Rock Resort casino workers will spend up to 20 years in prison. Shane Sussman was sentenced on Thursday to 8 to 20 years after pleading guilty in October to 3 counts of attempted murder. He stabbed 2 employees and attempted a 3rd attack, but was shot in the abdomen by a security officer on August 3rd. He entered an Alford plea, meaning he only admitted that prosecutors had enough evidence to convict him. The judge also ordered Sussman to undergo drug treatment. The Nevada Supreme Court ruling in favor of Backstreet Boys singer Nick Carter this week, affirming a decision that lets him countersue a woman who accused him of sexual assault. In August, a judge dismissed one counterclaim from Carter but allowed another to move forward, and the Supreme Court upheld that decision. An attorney for Carter's accuser says the ruling does not mean Carter is guaranteed to win his case. Trial is set for March. Metro Police are investigating after they say hundreds of job applicants were scammed out of $200 each in application fees. Police say the applicants showed up at a doggy daycare business near Sunset Park last week, seeking delivery driver jobs advertised online. On Wednesday morning, police were notified of a large disturbance at the business.
Officers went out to the business complex and noticed that there was a large gathering of individuals that were clearly upset over being victims of a fraud that had occurred inside of the business.
Police say the applicants had to pay $200 application fees and were then given a date to return for a future interview. Authorities said when some returned, they found the unit empty. Investigators are working to determine how long the business had been there and how many people were scammed. Let's move on to your weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing. You can expect a mix of clouds and sunshine with warmer temperatures today. 40s this morning going into the 50s by 11 a.m. and we're seeing a high around 60 degrees by 3 p.m. Mostly sunny skies for the rest of the week with light winds beginning today, expected to slowly increase as the week goes by. Warmer temperatures this weekend into the next, 72 degrees on Sunday, 78 on Monday. We'll be seeing those temperatures linger in that range. We can expect warm overnight lows in the 40s and 50s. Let's get into your business, brought to you by G-Bank, your best banking experience ever. Construction crews recently broke ground on a project near the Las Vegas Strip to rebuild a commercial plaza destroyed in a fire. Site work is underway for a roughly 17,000 square foot retail center at 4080 Paradise Road. A leasing agent says the project is expected to be delivered to tenants by the 3rd quarter this year and feature a Dottie's Tavern as well as a liquor store, nail salon, and smoke shop. Back in November 2021, Clark County firefighters responded to a fire at the property's former Rodeo Paradise Retail Plaza, damaging and destroying multiple businesses. Work crews later demolished what was left of the plaza. And with construction underway to build the Hard Rock Hotel, executives are saying the planned 700-foot guitar tower will generate as much attention as the Mirage's volcano did. The guitar tower will have a pool and 650 suites, and the Mirage Tower will be fully redesigned. Hard Rock Las Vegas is expected to open in 2027.
Now for your sports update, brought to you by PT's Taverns. With over 65 locations, there's a PT's near you. Visit ptstaverns.com. The Golden Knights dropping another game in overtime, this time to the Columbus Blue Jackets. And in that loss, what does head coach Bruce Cassidy think the team could have done better?
To me, we didn't have enough of a shot mentality tonight. The pieces are in that room to score goals. Some of the other lines need to start thinking, okay, it's not going in. Let's bully our way in there with the pucks arriving. And we'll talk about that as we head east.
Now next up for the VGK, a big 4-game road trip on the East Coast, starting against the New York Rangers.
In your health news, brought to you by CenterWell Senior Primary Care. Discover primary care focused on you. Home care workers in Nevada plan to call for $20 per hour minimum wage in the upcoming legislative session. This comes after a successful effort to set the industry's first minimum wage through the state's budgeting process 2 years ago to set a $16 hourly minimum wage and increase Medicaid funding for the industry. A recent study by the Nevada Department of Health and Human Services found industry-wide improvements in recruitment recruitment and retention of home care workers after those efforts. Now they're seeking a change to that provision that would make the minimum wage $20 per hour and tie it to an increase in the reimbursable rate paid to the agencies that employ the home care workers.
Sports betting brought to you by the Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. BetMGM has odds posted for the 2025 WNBA season, and topping the board for regular season MVP is Aces star A'ja Wilson. Wilson is the plus 180 favorite to win her second consecutive MVP award. Indiana Fever sensation Caitlin Clark is the plus 240 second choice, followed by Breanna Stewart at plus 650. The New York Liberty are plus 190 favorites to go back-to-back as WNBA champs, with the Aces as the plus 200 second choice.
Vegas Nation, brought to you by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the app today. Grambling State and Jackson State will face each other this fall in a historically black colleges and universities football showdown. The Las Vegas HBCU Classic is set for October 25th at Allegiant Stadium. The Raiders and the Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority announced on Thursday. The two schools' historic marching bands, Grambling's world-famed Tigers and Jackson State's Sonic Boom of the South, are slated to perform. Tickets go on sale to the public on March 7th with the pre-sale on March 3rd.
Moving on to your lifestyle news, Las Vegas Distillery in Henderson has reopened its doors, bringing on a full distillery, craft cocktails, bites, and so much more. The distillery has introduced a new make bourbon and plans to launch its American single malt whiskey in March. The bar also offers its espresso martini, the popular combination of coffee liquor, vodka, and espresso, plus its East Sour cocktail, a reference to its location on Eastgate Road. In entertainment, sponsored by Arizona Charlie's, has live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to ArizonaCharlies.com to see who's playing. Get ready for some good old-fashioned fun as downtown Summerlin gears up to open its first outdoor roller skating rink. The retro-inspired roller rink on the lawn will be located at the same spot as downtown Summerlin's holiday ice skating rink. It'll open on Valentine's Day and run through May 5th. The rink includes an old-school photo booth along with snacks and refreshments available for purchase. Tickets are $20 a person for a 75-minute skate, and it includes a skate rental. Hours of operation can be found on summerlin.com. That's been your 7 at 7 a.m. news update. You can also listen or watch us on any of your favorite streaming platforms like podcasts, Fire TV, and YouTube. Don't forget to join us tonight for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Knockvee Injury Law.